Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to the video, episode 1 of the summer diet cutting series. And I couldn't be more excited to finally get back into the groove of recording every single day, getting out consistent vlogs again. And yeah, I'm just super excited to get back into it, but I'm getting ready to head to the gym right now. It is Monday, which means it is leg day, but last Friday, it's like the last cold, snowy, very wintry day that we had. Was leaving the gym and slipped on some ice. I know, pretty embarrassing. My right foot was on nice, dry, solid pavement, but there was a patch of black ice that my left foot hit, and like my foot kicked out from underneath me. My knee kind of twisted real weird, and it has just been really sore. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it's just been really sore all weekend, so I don't want to go to the gym and push it real hard with like heavy squats or weighted exercises or things like that. I probably will get back into that again next Monday, maybe even Friday, depending on how it feels. But today, I don't want to start off this diet series, like this cutting phase, with actually hurting myself on day 1. So I want to take it slow. I'm going to go to the gym, going to do a lot of stretching. I'm going to do abs today, really make it a point to do some cardio. I want to get reacquainted with the Stairmaster. I actually do like doing cardio on the Stairmaster. I don't know if it's just because it makes me really sweat, and when it's cold in Indiana and it's hard to sweat, that machine always does it. So yeah, about to head to the gym today, just cardio, abs, and some stretching, keeping it a little bit lighter, and gonna get back into some heavy leg workouts probably next Monday or maybe even Friday, depending on how I feel. But heading to the gym now. I'll see you guys soon. Alright guys, so just got done at the gym. By the way, right back there, right outside that door, is where I effed up my knee Friday. So made it out of the gym alive today, but did some abs, did some cardio. I showed you guys the Stairmaster 300 calories of cardio, and honestly, I wasn't really necessarily aiming for any calorie goal. I was going to stop around 200, but 200 is right around when I started to like really sweat. And I told you guys before, like my favorite thing about the Stairmaster is sweating. So once I started to like really get in the groove of it, after 200 calories, I told myself like, just gonna continue listening to my podcast and I'm just gonna rock it out. So knocked out 300 calories of Stairmaster, and then again did some stretching and did some abs. I didn't record any of like my abs or like any of that, just because this prep series, it's not even a prep series, but this cutting series is going to be a long one. I'm going to be cutting at least in like through June, so it is just now March, so I want to actually have a like video, a actual topic video on ab workouts, because I do them almost every single day, and I've been doing them since like 2008. So I have a lot of unique, a lot of really good, helpful like ab workout tips that I want to kind of share with you guys more in depth. I also have on my website, treggfisher.com, which I do online personal training. I actually have an actual ab workout kind of template that I do sell. So it's not necessarily a tailored for you personal training plan like I do have. That's just more of like my favorite ab exercises and the ones that I've kind of like nailed down that help me the most, that I think are probably just about the most effective. There's circuits, there's weighted exercises, but yeah, that is on treggfisher.com. Now I'm about to probably go tan and then pick up some Chick-fil-A, because Chick-fil-A is life. Even when I'm cutting, I just got to get the grilled nuggets instead of the actual breaded nuggets. But about to go get some dinner. I'll see you guys in the next clip.
The next day.
Alright Alright guys, it is the next day, making myself up a little bit of a pre-workout meal, kind of like post-work, a little bit of a lunch. And what I'm having is a throwback completely. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know one of my favorite, like my go-to pre-workout meal that is pretty high in carbs, pretty moderate in fats and proteins, but loaded with sodium. So if you want a super good pump when you are at the gym, this is the meal for you. It is, can you guess it? SpaghettiOs. So, again, this has been my pre-workout meal for a long time. It is, let's see, in the entire can, you've got 13 grams of fat, total carbs, 56 grams, and then total protein is, what is that, 19 grams? So, again, pretty moderate in proteins and fats, but then when it comes to carbs and sodium, it is just the perfect combination, the perfect storm to get you absolutely pumped up and ready to go at the gym. But I got a package in the mail from Movement, and I spent a lot of time on my laptop. I spent a lot of time watching YouTube, watching Disney Plus, watching movies, playing PlayStation, whatever. I spent a lot of time in front of a screen, so I decided to finally give these, let me open them real quick. So I finally decided to give Movement a try. I always see people advertising them, whether it's on their social media, whatever. I always see them when I'm like scrolling through Facebook. These glasses called Everscroll glasses. Now, they are supposed to be really good for like blue light, or if you're sitting in front of a screen, which again I do a lot of. So I wanted to just kind of give these a try and see, one, how they actually work, and two, how they look, just because I'm not usually a glasses guy, to be completely honest with you, but I figured might as well try them. So here they are. These are the Revelier, I don't know if it's going to focus on that, is the Revelier, whatever, however you say it, Everscroll glasses, just in the black. And do I look smart? Because I'm not. But, yeah, so I'm going to kind of chill out, play some PlayStation now, before I do go to the gym, eat some SpaghettiOs, and I guess I'll let you know if they, I mean, there's not really, I don't know if you can really say they work. They just help kind of block some of it. It's like sunglasses. Do they work? I guess. I'm not blind yet, but, yeah, so going to put on these bad boys, play some PlayStation. I'll see you guys in the next one. Just got home from the gym, got my Chick-fil-A to eat for dinner, and honestly going to wrap up the video here, but I want to wrap up the video by talking about macros for just a second. Now, when it comes to counting macros for my cut, the first couple weeks, I know In the past, when I've set up my cuts, I've honestly had a set number of macros that I want to hit, whether it is like 2,500 calories or 2,250 or 20, whatever. I've always had like a set number, but this time I'm honestly just going to kind of feel it out because I am cutting until like July 4th-ish, so that's like 16 weeks. So for the first like 3, maybe 4 weeks, I'm just going to log my food. I'm not going to count my macros or like try to hit my macros. I'm just going to count them. I'm going to log everything because I have time, and I've done this since like 2013, 2014. And I know my body well enough, and I know the macronutrient breakdowns of foods and how they react with my body and kind of what they will, like the results that they will produce. So for the first like 3 to 4 weeks, this is going to be kind of like the first time I've ever really done it this way, rather than having a set number of macros. I'm going to just kind of eat. Now I know I'm not just going I'm not going to eat like I'm bulking. I'm going to eat like I'm cutting and like I'm being conscious of my food choices, not necessarily like making them based on a certain number. Now after 3 to 4 weeks, I will kind of gauge to see how my body is reacting, how my body and my physique looks, how I'm dropping with body fat and just overall weight. And then I can kind of say, okay, this is the number of calories I'm averaging per day, and these are the results that I have seen. And based on that, then I will start to set an actual number that I will kind of base my caloric intake off of, and then have my macronutrient breakdown based off of that. So for the first 3 to 4 weeks, just kind of playing it by ear, logging all my food, and then the last 12-ish weeks, dialing it in and really getting lean and taking it to kind of like the next level. But I don't want to have like 16 weeks of absolute like counting macros to a T, just because I don't have a competition that I'm prepping for or anything like that, or a photo shoot or whatever. So I don't want to like kill myself for 16 weeks, absolutely like counting every single gram of protein or whatever. This is just me trying to get summer ready, and I'm not going to kill myself over it. I'm going to do cardio, I'm going to eat intuitively, and I'm going to enjoy the process, because honestly, the best diet is one that you can enjoy and stick with, rather than something that is just going to kind of drive you insane and you're going to want to quit after a couple weeks or a couple days even. So that's honestly my best advice for when you're starting a cut, or when you're trying to get lean for summer or drop body fat or whatever. Unless you are really prepping for a physique or bodybuilding, bikini show, whatever, just take it slow. Log your food, kind of see how your body reacts, and then you can start to kind of dial it in with your macros. And in 3 or 4 weeks, I'll have an actual like full macronutrient breakdown of how I figure out my exact macros. But until then, just kind of logging my food and enjoying the process. But that's going to wrap up this vlog. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode of this summer diet series. I am super excited just to be vlogging again, getting back into the routine of picking up my camera every single day. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up down below. If you have not subscribed, go hit that red subscribe button, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.